everybody, it's Pam from Coach Pam Fitness. I don't like this angle of my camera. I feel a little, need to be higher. So excuse me if I jiggle around a lot. That's not a good look. So I just finally posted for the first time today. Happy Monday. I am on the struggle bus today with technology. Me and technology do not get along. I think that's why I like Disney, because it's not technology. Anyhow, struggle bus or not, I have goals and I have work to do. So today we're going to round out the Magic Kingdom with Liberty Square, Frontierland, and Adventure Kingdom. Lord help me. Adventureland. Anyway, I need blooper reels, and I need to get off the struggle bus, let me tell you. But anyway, I just got my faith renewed in Disney because my hubby took me to see Beauty and the Beast. So I'm going to say that before I get into Liberty Square, etc., that I'm going to add, because Beauty and the Beast right now is so popular. It is a phenomenal movie. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. I'm not a big fan of Beauty and the Beast, but whoa, this live action is the bomb. Let me tell you, it was phenomenal. So with that being said, if you have plans to go to Disney, I would say with 100% certainty, Be Our Guest and Storybook Tales with Belle are going to be super packed. So, if you want to go to Be Our Guest restaurant, I would suggest the very first day you can make your dinner reservations that you try to do it, because I have a feeling, number one, that's always a really hard restaurant to get into, but I have a feeling that because of the movie and how popular the movie is, it is going to be even harder to get in there. So, those are my thoughts on that. As soon as you can get your dinner reservations there, do it. Because I think it's just going to be impossible for a while until the movie calms down. All right, so on to Liberty Square and Frontierland. And those two are kind of combined into like American Freedom and Our Unshakable Spirit is kind of what they are like. It's Liberty Square, like Philadelphia, that kind of thing, and the Old West. So it's kind of a American perspective. There's only a few rides and only one restaurant, only one table service restaurant. I've never eaten at the quick service, so I can't comment on them. But the rides are Haunted Mansion. It's not scary. It is a little dark and you go backwards a little bit, but it's not scary. It's fun. And there are Hidden Mickeys. And tomorrow I'm going to round out all of Disney World and we'll talk about Hidden Mickeys and stuff like that. But you can have your kids look for Hidden Mickeys. Every time we go, we find a new Hidden Mickey. And I'm sorry, this thing is shaking up and down because I am not in a good spot. I should move. But anyway, so have your kids, if they get a little freaked out, which they shouldn't, but have them find Hidden Mickeys, and then that'll keep them down. But that's a super popular ride. If you can't get fast passes, it is an interactive line, which pretty much all of Disney rides, if you're not on a fast pass lane, are interactive. But this one has, you can read all the funny tombstones. You can play with the, I just lost my train of thought with what they are. But you can like push buttons and make music and stuff like that. So it's interactive. I will say, when you go in, there is not a like real line, a real like it's push and shove to get into the queue. So hold your kids tight. That's all I'm gonna say about that, because I like get freaked out a little bit once we get inside to the ride itself. What else? There's the Hall of Presidents, but I just read that that's closed until sometime this summer. But the Hall of Presidents has all of the presidents up to Obama, animatronics. Speaking inside is like a theater kind of atmosphere. So if you're going when it's refurbished, I would check it out. It's pretty cool. And then there is the Liberty Square Riverboat ride, which is like a paddle boat on the Mississippi. And it's about a 20-minute ride, maybe a little less than 20 minutes. And you can just calm down and you can see all the sights around the river and stuff. And then to eat, we actually love Liberty Tree. Is it Liberty Tree? Yep, Liberty Tree Tavern. It's a table service. It's a served family style, so there's really no like you don't pick from the menu. They bring out a big platter of they bring out a salad, and then they bring out a big platter of like green beans and macaroni and cheese and mashed potatoes and a big platter of meat like roast beef and ham and turkey, I think. And then they bring out a dessert, which is like a apple cranberry cake kind of thing. My husband said it's good. I can't eat it because it has cranberries and I'm allergic to cranberries. But we love it. We think the dinner's really good, and it's the one place that has real coffee that's really good. So we love it. It's colonial era, colonial period. So if you've been to like Williamsburg, it sort of reminds you of that a little bit. And we really like that place, and we try to go all the time. We try to do that one as one of our restaurants that we go to in the Magic Kingdom. And then there's a couple quick service. One has seafood in it, but we've never really eaten there, so I'm not even going to go into things that I haven't done. Then you go into Frontierland, which is the Old West. And you will see there's Splash Mountain and Big Thunder Mountain. Love both of those. Both boys have loved them from the time they were little. There is a 40-inch height requirement, but they're not super scary rides. I will say Splash Mountain, you get a little tricked because you go inside and just down a couple tiny little hills, and then at the very end when you're coming out, you go down a 52-foot drop. But it's fun, and you don't get super wet unless you are in the wrong seat, and then you get wet. But that's just this way rides are. But it's really fun, and inside is there's singing, and it's oh, what's that bear's name? Can't remember the bear's name. Drawing a blank. Struggle bus today, man. It's Monday. It's Monday, and I'm on the struggle bus. The struggle bus. Anyway, there's also something called Tom Sawyer's Island. I don't believe we've ever done that. I don't think we did it when my oldest was 3. I don't think so. I don't remember it. But it's an island that you can explore. It's got caves, and you get on it by a power raft. And then there is, I think that's it. That's all in that area. I will say you can get trapped back there when the parades happen. So we have found with the parades, tip alert, tip alert, tip alert, tip alert. With the parades, if you get stuck by like Splash Mountain or Big Thunder Mountain, you will be trapped until the parade is over, which is about an hour. You don't want that there. It gets super crowded and you can't even cross the street or anything. But you can go to, oh, what's it called? I have it up here. So I'm going to see if I can turn this around so you can maybe see. Oh, I don't want that. Here it is. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera around. So here is Splash Mountain right here. I'll enlarge it. Splash Mountain. So there is the Rivers of America right here. There's a wooden bridge, and then like all around here is sort of like a boardwalk area. You can go all around here because this green line's the parade route, and see how you'll get stuck back here space with Splash Mountain and Big Thunder Mountain. So you go down this bridge here, and you walk down this wooden, whoops, what did I do? this wooden like boardwalk area right here along the rivers of America. And you keep going and you go past the Hall of Presidents through Liberty Square, and you can go up into Fantasyland and around and down Fantasyland and through Tomorrowland if you need to get out, or if you have fast passes somewhere else so you're not stuck. We learned the hard way once because we got stuck and we lost our reservation. So that's a little tip right there that you can do that, because otherwise you will be stuck in that area until the parade goes by. So if you notice them taping, or because they'll tape the path, that'll give you a clue for that. Let's see. Now we're going to go on to Adventureland. Adventureland's kind of weird. It's kind of a mixture between a jungle and a desert and like a tropical rainforest. It's kind of weird. It's all mishmashed together. But Adventureland is also one of the only places that you can get a Dole Whip, which I've never had a Dole Whip. Doesn't appeal to me. But it's like everyone always asks, where do you get a Dole Whip? Where do you get a Dole Whip? Well, that's where. But there is Pirates of the Caribbean. And we got stuck on that ride once for 40 minutes, so the boys don't ever want to ride on that again, because we got stuck right where they're singing yo ho ho, yo ho ho, and that's all we heard for 40 minutes. But it's a fun ride. It's fun. It's not scary. It's just a fun little Pirates of the Caribbean ride, water ride. There's a Jungle Cruise, which is sort of like the Liberty Boat ride, only you go through the jungle. Aladdin's Magic Carpet, which is like the Dumbo ride, but it's Aladdin's Magic Carpet, obviously, right? I believe this is also, Adventureland is also where you can meet and greet with Tinkerbell. I believe so. And there's also, there's a pirate tutorial, there's a pirate show, and it's kind of interactive. And this is also where you can get dressed up like Bibbidi Boppidi Boutique. You can dress up like a prince or a princess. The pirate, what's it called? Pirate or Mermaid League. You can get dressed up like a pirate, and they'll put makeup on you like a pirate, or they'll put makeup on you like a mermaid. And then there's a brand new restaurant called the Skipper Canteen. I want to go back to try it because it looks really good and really fun. It's brand new. It's just been opened for a few months. So that might be something you want to try out too. But, so the tip is, if you get stuck, if you're in the Splash Mountain area, go along the boardwalk of the river. Oh, excuse me. So that you can get through Liberty Square and into Fantasyland if you get stuck during a parade. So like I said, that's the reason why I broke it down, because Fantasyland is huge, and then the others have a few rides here and there. I will say it's really cool to go on Haunted Mansion when it's nighttime. I mean, it's an inside ride, but the whole experience is pretty cool because it's nighttime. It's just really cool to walk through the whole park at night. It takes on a whole different feel at night. So those are my tips and tricks to get through those 3 areas, and I'm going to be writing my blog. Oh, I think I need to take a nap. Holy smokes. So yeah, oh my gosh, I'm on the struggle bus today. Holy smokes. So yeah, so I would say best places to eat, Liberty Tree Tavern, which is one of our favorites, but we haven't been to the Skipper Canteen, and I'm dying to try it. So if you've tried that one, let me know how it is. I would love to hear your comments on the Skipper Canteen. Seriously, I want to know. Because doing this blog series, I'm going back to Disney real soon. I am. I just have to talk to my family into it, or I'll go by myself. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow I will be wrapping up everything with some games that you can play throughout the park with little magic cards. Oh my gosh, I just told you that I would touch base about that. I'm losing losing my mind today. Anyway, I'm wrapping up the series of Disney tomorrow, and thanks for watching my hot mess of a video today. This is Pam from Coach Pam Fitness. Hope you have a magical day and a magical vacation. Bye!